In 2017, New York City Public Schools were faced with budget cuts. As a result, Brooklyn's PS 257, a K-5 school with over 500 students, was forced to cut its visual arts programming. This video was recorded during the 2019 Graham Avenue Mural Project, a nonprofit volunteer-run project that was provided to the school and local community at no cost and funded entirely by donations.
About 2 years ago, I believe that's when the art program was cut. Before that, every class had a chance to go to art as a prep.
I think principals have to decide if they want to go in theater or dance or music or art. I think the budget's tight for them, and I think there's a lot of pressure on them to have the scores go up, and so they're not a failing school.
Budget cuts came in, we had to get more ICT classes. As much as I love the arts, our first focus has to be reading and writing. There isn't an arts test, unfortunately, at the end of the year. There's a reading test and a math test, and there are mandates that have to be met.
Visual arts were removed from the school recently in the last couple years.
It's all due to funding. We're always trying to see which ways we can actually go and get some funding for the arts.
Unfortunately, at this moment, I don't have enough money to make a full-time visual arts teacher a reality. You have to prioritize, what's important to you with the amount of money you're given, and then things like what you're doing here are a godsend.
I always hear, when are you going to come back and teach? Sorry, that part of my career is over.
We had been meeting with the student council who helped also organize. There was one member from each classroom in the student council, and they went back to let the students know to draw a sketch, what they wanted to express.
I think it's just seeing what they value at school. That's what they brought out to this mural.
They also wanted to see animals. They wanted to see nature, flowers. The sun is our school logo. They wanted to see the sun. One of the things that the kids kept saying is like, oh, we want to show the respect. We want to show that everybody's together. It doesn't matter the color of their skin. They wanted to portray that in the mural.
They came up to me and they expressed the joy that they felt doing something outside of the school community, and something that's going to be up there for quite some time.
We can learn a lot from the way kids move, It's just pure energy. They're happy to be out here. They're excited. It's creative energy. So I'm like, all right, now I'm psyched up.
Sometimes the only thing you remember about from your school days is the art project that you did.
I always thought the art class is kind of a relief for kids, It was kind of relief from the academics, the math, the reading, left the other side of their mind kind of explore that part of their being.
I teach at a school called Allied Achievement. It's a school for autism. If I'm thinking having a bad day, I spend like 2 hours with the kids. I'm good.
We need funding. We need people to donate to these projects and to volunteer to help out if they can.
We had about 10 sponsors on the project, a couple local businesses here on Graham Avenue, as well as the lift company. These 2 scaffoldings got donated by a local contractor. Food was donated by Jungle Cafe every day.
I have to mention Kat's Pharmacy. Mr. Patel, who's the owner there, is on our board.
My name is Hemang Patel. I'm associated with Kat's Drugs. I like this project. The reason why, it brings young kids out to the street rather than, sitting in the home. That's the one thing, make them active. Second thing is it brings the community together. So that's the reason I like to support the event like this. I've been in the community for more than 25 years. I love this community and I like to support it.
How much do you think a city should contribute to projects like this?
Maybe they could make it a little bit easier to get these projects done if they can't physically give you money, but they can also make it, pave the way for these projects to be done.
We have so many great volunteers out here and people from the community. A lot of the teachers, just a lot of people helping out here, a lot of volunteers. I can't name them all, but a lot of people are donating their time and energy and love and support to get this wall done.
I love this neighborhood so much because I think that there are as many trees out here as there could be, and there are a bunch of buildings, and some of them are not the most beautiful, but this neighborhood is gorgeous because of the art.
You like painting?
Yeah, I love it. It's really fun to do. You can just be creative.
I feel like this is a really good way for kids to start like expressing themselves, you know? And to have them like be hands-on with it is really good, especially at a young age. I wish I had this when I was younger.
My name is Adriana Guzman, and I'm here today to support this beautification of Brooklyn, this community collaboration, and this ode to nature and our miraculous urban city and how it fuses on a day-to-day. I think this is the best thing we can do to bring light and love into our youth's worlds and to keep building our community.
I'm here just to contribute my little meager art talent to it today, and it's just a lot of fun.
They wanted to see Miss Dora express on the mural. She was a staff member. She recently passed away, and she was in the school for a long time, way before I started working.
Dora Cohen was a Holocaust survivor.
She had a number tattooed on her arm.
She began working at the school when the school first opened up. She would volunteer here. This was her home. PS 257 was her home, but she holds a special place in my heart.
Dora is the beautiful depiction here by one of our guest artists. He just showed up out of nowhere. She came out and she was like, hey, I would love to paint, and we needed somebody that did portraits. And she happened to be a portrait painter.
Yeah, she's been here for everybody's generation, even mine. Even when I was a small girl, she would come. If I was hungry, she'll pull me and give me snacks. And this is basically, you know, she is PS 257. She really is. So we came up with this idea for the mural. What better way to put her face on there?
She always would tell stories of her childhood. It's just, I'm just getting chills talking about
Part
her.
of the community, yeah.
It's part of the community.
Yeah.
She's history.
Yeah.
That's when you talk about PS 257, you have to mention her.
We need more people like her in this world.
This has been a fun project, and I thank everybody that I was able to be the lead artist on this.
We gave the entire school an opportunity to paint.
They're going to be seeing this for as long as it's up, so that's a great thing.
I was a skeptic, and I could not be more proud of the work. I see beautiful Dora Cohen up there, the community engagement. It was just something special. My teachers, my staff, my social worker, just the way the kids turned out. They came in all covered in paint and excited, and it was beautiful.
It brought a lot of joy to everyone in the building, not only the students, but to us.
It was just a well-rounded, positive experience for all of us, and I thank you guys.
This really means a lot. It really does.
I think it just brought back the sense of community.
It was so, rewarding to see so many kids so happy.
Not too many schools have the funding for visual arts, and it's something that could be incorporated into probably the curriculum, creating murals that are created by students and letting them share their creativity, which is pretty great. And again, unfortunately, due to funding, we don't get to do things like that. But thanks to organizations like Sacred Arts, it could be possible. So I wish that it could actually be spread out to more schools.
They need to do everything they can to bring arts back into the schools, because I couldn't imagine going through school without arts. Maybe this wall might make a change, because this is the only art like these kids are having, Maybe this is a catalyst, It'll inspire the school system to be like, yo, you know what? Look at what these kids did. Let's bring this back to the classroom. So we'll see.